got bits, but not for him. want stew and ale.
Well, last time, as everyone rolls d20s, for random character fact. Last time, you were in the hallway with a staircase going down in the Temple of Death, Temple of Nerul, and you had found a couple doors leading out, one leading to the north, one leading to the west, and you decided to check out the one to the west because it seemed a lot less threatening. It was an office where some void-like creature was doing some paperwork, and you attempted to discuss what was happening in this dungeon, but didn't go very well as the void creature attacked you. But you made pretty easy and quick work of it. Once it was destroyed, it became another one of those warbling portal masses that you've seen before. And so you investigated the room and found that there were a few pretty interesting items. One, a spellbook, and another, a manual to create a clay golem. After some time and some money. But after searching the room for a bit, you decided to head to the northern room and deal with whatever was inside there. There were quite a few of these masked creatures that once you had made yourselves known, they stopped whatever they were doing and just stared at you, not moving, not saying anything, just staring. And so you decided to creep inside the room and see if they did anything. Inside the room, you found a lot of shelves, tables, desks, filled with different parts for repairing mechanical items, mechanical traps, and mason work and all that kind of thing. And so you decided to just kind of fiddle around with stuff. There was an Iron Maiden at the northern part of this room that had a diamond stuck into it, and the diamond looked very expensive. So you attempted to remove one of the masks, which you did successfully, and seemed to banish the creature out of this plane of existence. But when you decided to go for the diamond, the creatures finally made some kind of move and they attacked you. There was a lot of combat where the creatures were attacking the person with the diamond, and a fleshy golem creature burst out of the Iron Maiden to join the fight. But you made quick work of them. Before long, Loki was being targeted and he was knocked down, but very quickly got back up as the team rushed to aid him. As many people tried to heal as they could get close, but he was feeling a bit under leveled, as it were, and decided to pull a Yu-Gi-Oh card out and trigger a trap card. And 3 cards were pulled, and a lot of stuff happened. Just a lot of chaos ensued with just these 3 cards. And so Loki got hit once more and forgot the past 5 minutes, so even before the fight broke out. And we are at the point where you have defeated everyone in the room, and you have the diamond. The diamond was something that could store some spells in it, and a person who is not able to cast spells are now able to cast spells as long as there are spell slots that are stored inside this diamond. It also acts as a material component for spells that take gold value materials. But we will jump in as Loki. What is a random fact about your character?
Wow. I've been trying. I mean, what haven't I already said about Loki? That's different fears and birthmarks and childhood events and Loki doesn't have a middle name.
Just Loki
Elkman. That's it. There's
okay. Ashe.
One of the reasons that Ashe likes helping people so much is because she has been in some situations where she didn't really have anyone to help her since she got disconnected with her family. And so she tries to be that person for other people.
Aja.
A fun fact about Aja is list here. Aja is actually just a nickname. Her birth name is Ajija, and her family will call her that, Ajija. But when she's not around her family, she just tells everyone her name is Aja. And it's spelled with like a lot of crazy looking letters, characters, kinds of things. I'll post it in chat.
Accents?
Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, accents. That's the word. Yeah, that's her fun fact.
That is a fun fact.
It's a boring fact, but yeah.
Cahoon.
If we want to, we'll stick with the names. We'll copy. Bethune actually doesn't have like a middle or a last name. He kind of just goes by his first name and then kind of the clan name. So.
Sheila.
That's
There, I'm unmuted. Sheila invented the whole idea of a roast in Faerun. She was the first one. One of her favorite tavern keepers that she liked working with, a tavern where she hung out and played quite a bit. It was a village she stayed in for quite a while, and he came up with a birthday, and on his birthday, she thought it'd be fun that instead of, most of the time people would raise toasts and they would, on a birthday, they, gift giving and toasts, and they would, give him compliments. And so she gave a bunch of backhanded compliments, and then she just went right into insulting the guy. And everybody had such a good time with it. They had so much fun that it became sort of a tradition that when a birthday came up, people come up to her and say, hey, if I bring so-and-so up on their birthday, will you roast them? And it just became a tradition in that village. So, yeah, she's responsible for that.
Now that's pretty cool.
Nice. All right. All right. So, right now, we have a couple buffs on people. I believe Aja still has her Pass Without Trace on. Ponderance has his arms out, and Sheila can fly.
Oh, that's right, I'm flying. That's right.
So you have just removed those ghostly mask-wearing creatures from this plane, as far as you know. You do have one mask that Loki pulled off to remove the one before combat. But other than that, this room is fairly untouched. There is another hallway of stairs leading up to the west in the middle of the room. And Aja has some information about where she's been.
You want me to share that information now?
Yeah, I think we ended with you talking about it, but I wanted a refresher.
Okie dokie. Let's see here. Okay. Well, yeah, Aja will be like, well, that was interesting. I am sorry I'm late to the fight. I didn't realize we were going to fight. I was busy just scouting ahead down the northern staircase. That spiral staircase. Southern, sorry. Directions are hard. And figured once we're done here, we could go check it out. There was, it goes down to the other floors on the bottom, and yeah, there's no traps or anything. There was a guy who was like holding a lever, but he didn't notice me. And then the staircase keeps going down past the floor where those painters were. FYI.
So, is this an area we haven't been in, or is it going to lead us to some places we haven't been yet?
But potentially, so far it seems that it's leading us towards areas we have been, but different ways to get to those areas. I know we're not. The whole point of exploring this area up here was to try and get into that zombie room.
Yeah.
Ashe, did you take a look when I pointed out that mural to you that was in that room? Did you like think about any way? I didn't quite understand it, but
I would have looked at it, but I don't remember what it looked like.
shall we go take a look? I can point it back out to you.
Yes, that sounds like a good idea.
Back to the zombie room then.
Okay, I will pull you all there if you would like to go.
Yeah, it
Okay.
sounds like a good idea. I could stop flying, I suppose.
Oh, you got like 10 minutes, so you don't need
All right,
to.
I'll just float along behind.
Yeah.
Don't mind me. You can just carry me like a balloon.
So there's this door here that you've come across a few times. It is a door with 3 porthole windows in it, and whenever you have approached, 3 zombies go in one of each hole to snarl and growl at you, but they are unable to get through.
Maybe we have to give them names. We have to correctly name which one is Larry.
What is it? Larry, Curly, and Mo?
Yeah.
Well, I'll point out the mural since everyone's gathered around. I'll be like, was trying to keep this like, you know, because it seems to have a religious connotation. So I was trying to keep it to just between the cleric and I. But there's the mural. As you can see, it has these heroes that are in the room, and they are holding up a religious symbol. Seems like it's banishing, it's making the enemy creatures like run away or something. I don't quite know what that means. Any ideas?
I have a channel divinity that turns undead. Maybe
Oh.
it's that
Does that make
with my holy
Evil.
symbol.
does it make evil creatures like run away?
Well, it's for undead, I believe. Yeah, just undead. Are these undead?
They look like it. Are these undead?
Yeah, they look zombie-like.
I will use a charge of my channel divinity then to turn undead.
Okay.
And see if it doesn't aid.
Before
I will stand in front of the door. There's people there.
I'll
but-
look at Ponderance and kind of motion. He might want to step back.
Yeah, you have done this before in the past, and so he's gonna get like back here. Okay, what's the DC? What does it have to do?
Wisdom save. or its turn for 1 minute. So the save would be 20.
Okay. Dang. Rolled very poorly. Can you describe like how do you use this channel divinity feature?
I stand up like in front of the door and pull out my holy symbol. I don't like touch the door with it, but I hold it out towards the door so it's like almost touching the door. And then I cast it and it just kind of like glows with holy light.
Okay. So you hold it up and you say your divinity, and as you do so, I want Aja to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no, it's light with disadvantage, huh? Do I get
Sure.
Cthulhu's bonus?
Yeah, you're still
Yeah.
within 10 feet. Also, there's I guess the CR doesn't matter for the zombies. Doesn't turn undead kill anything under a certain level, depending on your cleric level.
See. Says it can't take reactions. It must spend its turns trying to move as far away from me as it can. Can't willingly move within 30 feet of me.
I
And
thinking of
only
just-
use dash or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving.
Maybe
If
I'm
there's-
thinking of destroy undead.
Nowhere to move, it can dodge.
There is an upgrade you get at 5th level that becomes Destroy Undead.
As a life cleric?
Any cleric.
Strikes. It didn't populate on my character sheet.
Okay. Well, that is something that happens. But Aja, you are trying to talk. You were talking and telling them about this carving that you saw, and Ashe raises her holy symbol and says that divinity, and for some reason it's really bad for you. You feel compelled to turn as well, and so you suffer the effects of the turn undead channel divinity. But as you do so, the creatures inside instantly run back their full movement, and when it does so, you see that each one has a chain around its neck, and it's going towards the upper part of this doorway. And when the chain is being pulled, you hear some gears turning, some grinding happen, metal on stone, as the door is lifted.
So am I like running or do I take damage?
You don't take damage, but you
have
have
away
to
from
use
it.
your movement to run.
Ooh.
Until you take damage.
So there's 30 feet. And Daja's just gonna be like, Faster, Vest! Venedis! And just start running. And covering my eyes. Do I know, like, what am I feeling? I'm just feeling afraid?
You're feeling immense fear. Like this holy symbol out of nowhere just made you afraid of
Okay.
Ashe.
I just start swearing in Elvish, and start like sprinting down the stairs.
Does anyone want to do anything?
She's fine.
I'll wave.
Goodbye. She's a big girl. She can handle herself.
She's gonna. Is she gonna need some help? What do you guys think?
Maybe she's got to pee.
She didn't say anything, did she? She didn't tell us what was going on.
No, I'm just swearing in Elfish, and I'm saying Mahalani, which is help me in Elfish, if anyone knows Elfish.
Oh, for crying out loud. She always switches to that language when things are important. I have no idea. I think... Should I roll something to see if I'd be perceptive enough to know that she's in distress?
Insight.
Insight?
You can roll insight or religion.
Religion?
Roll for compassion.
Roll compassion, right? Hey, look at that. I was pretty insightful.
You can tell that she is afraid of Ashe. The behavior of Aja is very similar to the zombies that are equally running away from Ashe.
Am I dead?
Oh my gosh.
Am I
don't know, Bruce
undead?
Willis, are you?
Don't know.
Did you die?
I thought it was because of my curse, but I haven't died. But
Maybe
It's-
your curse makes you seem undead?
my curse makes me afraid of light, so I thought it was the bright light.
Maybe the curtain you're wearing is undead.
My cloak has 2 curses? Well, that's some baloney.
Does it?
Wait, because it has a curse of I don't want to take it off. But you're saying it has another curse of it changes my...
I don't know. Maybe it's pulling you away. Maybe the cloak is actually somebody who got polymorphed into a cloak.
and they're dead.
Yeah.
They died as a cloak. Does polymorph do that?
I don't know.
So, what would you like to do to... You see this weird reaction? Aja hasn't really experienced this. What does everyone want to do? Every 6 seconds, she's gonna have to run away, and lasts a minute,
Oh.
unless she takes
Well, for
damage.
some reason. Oh. Well, I'm gonna just run after her and ask her, what's going on? How come that spooked you? Where she went?
That's
Oh, she went
something
over here.
that I
Yeah.
can do restoration.
I'm going down the stairs. I'm sprinting. I don't have my
Come on
boots, thank
back
God.
here. Stop it.
No,
Do I?
there's something that's terrifying. The fuck? What was that?
Well, we're here
I
to
don't-
protect you. You're gonna be all right. Don't run off. You're gonna go get yourself in trouble.
Mahalani. I don't understand. There's this. Something's not right. We have to go. I need to run.
What's
Something's
the-
wrong with Ashe. I'm running.
What are those rolls for?
Do I know if one of my restoration spells will get rid of it?
You know that is not the solution. You are aware of your power, what you just invoked, and you are aware of the creatures in front of you, the 3 zombies that are running away in fear, and Aja is experiencing a similar effect. And the only way that you know to get rid of this effect is to wait a minute or deal damage to the creature.
Magic missile.
They do it.
I mean, yeah.
Or you could Eldritch Blast her.
Is it Eldritch Blast? Do you have the repelling blast?
Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame would be good too. I haven't taken any damage, so from that fight,
Bring it on.
if that's
Fire.
what you're concerned about, bring it on.
Fireball.
And I told
Fireball at
her.
max level.
She said she's got room to spare.
I'm good.
You're at a Cthulhu can't even see you anymore. You ran into the shadows, so
I'm like
Of
here.
course, I would roll him max.
That's fine. So I need to make a DC Wisdom save of 20.
Yeah.
Good news is I have
Again.
disadvantage, and I don't have that +4 because I'm away from Cthulhu. That's a 14.
You take 12.
If undamaged, I take 12.
wait, you told her? I guess that's good because she doesn't take the if damaged. It's just-
Told her what? She's not damaged.
I wasn't damaged.
That's what I'm saying. At least she's not damaged, so she doesn't take the extra.
Well, no, it's either or. It's 12 or 2.
Yeah. So if I was damaged, I would have only taken 2. But because
bet
I
you
was
take-
undamaged, I took the 12.
Wow, that's brutal.
Yeah. It's okay.
Okay. So yeah, you're running, and as you're running, you start to hear bells around you, and for some reason that calms you down because you are no longer turned.
Do I get... What does this look like when I get hit with the Toll of the Dead? It's just, you hear bells?
Yeah, it's bells that ring inside your head. I think only you can hear them as well.
Okay. I start to slow my pace, and I just stop after a second and just listen to the bells, and I close my eyes. I take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. Okay. I think I'm okay. I don't know what that was.
Who
These
you
bells are
talking to?
really nice. Sheila, because Sheila came running after me.
I did.
Do you hear those?
Calm
do you-
down. You're all right.
Do you hear those bells? Those bells sound beautiful.
Do I hear bells? I don't think I hear the bells, honey. I think you're thinking things. This here dungeon's just getting to you. I feel it.
Well.
I'm going to ask Hesera if she can charge my diamond with guiding bolt.
Well, right now we need to take a rest. I've given all my strength out before. I need to ask Mishakal for more strength. She needs a short
Can't
rest.
take a rest down here.
I'm gonna stay close to Sheila. Maybe Sheila's triggering the bells. And I'm just gonna be like, was there anything cool in that room?
The one with all the zombies?
Yeah.
Well, when they came running, they had chains on them, and it pulled up a door or something. Trap door. There was something that happened when they come running. They were chained to something, and it pulled it up. Right? Did I get that right?
They ran away
Bells were
from the
running.
door, and they were chained to a mechanism above the door that pulled the door up, so we can now enter.
Yeah, we can go in now.
I'm not sure if it's
Kind of clever how they did that.
Loki. You have your rod. Can you use your removable rod to keep the door open in case they come back?
Okay. I'll go place the immovable rod up. Because the door's up high, right?
Yes.
So I'll go as higher than I can reach now.
No. It's like 10 feet up, so you can just put it in a certain spot to catch it when it falls.
Yeah, I'll put it as high up as I can reach and turn it on.
Okay, you click it into place. The zombies are still turned, but you do not have much time before they resume their hunger upon you.
Can't we just kill them? Are the zombies still alive? ask Sheila.
Zombies? Yeah. Well, or
Well,
I don't
they are
think they are.
zombies.
May I say that I do not think they are alive, but they are zombies. So are they still running around? I think so.
But can't we just finish them off?
Possibly, sure.
Or do you think they're talkable?
Talkable?
Sentient?
Sentient zombies? I don't know. We can always try. You want me to go in
Isn't-
there and talk to them?
I don't know. Isn't Ponderance
Talkative?
undead? No.
Yeah, he is, maybe.
Undead.
Oh, these guys right here. This is what we're looking at down.
Yeah, he is undead. I don't know if there's an undead language.
Oh.
As you enter this room, you see that the 3 zombies are attempting to get past this chariot in the middle, and the chains are pretty much keeping them from doing so. So they're just clawing at this chariot. And when you enter the room, you see that there are some creatures that seem to be lurking in the shadows. Very similar to the creature you saw up above on the ledge, just standing there, not watching you. Its gaze is towards the northeastern corner, but you can't quite see what that is.
I'll walk in a little bit farther with my torch.
You walk in and catch the eye of the creature in the corner. The knight, just in the shadows, also looks towards you, and the creature lumbers out of the shadows towards Cahoon, and we will roll for initiative.
I suck.
No, you don't.
I do.
You're doing great.
At initiative?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Could be a 1.
it's always bad.
It's always bad.
It just gives you time to think about the best move to do. And you can be yelling at everyone.
Ooh.
If it makes you feel any better, I rolled a 0 for one of the creatures.
Hey, how did they? I didn't think there was such a thing.
It wasn't
Must
even
have,
a natural 1. It was a
How
2.
did it even work?
They have
Oh.
a -2 in dexterity.
Oh.
They're super slow.
I was thinking the Althea's die. It's a fuck you, fuck me.
That's what a 0 is. It's a
Yeah,
fuck
0
me.
is a fuck me. What are we looking at here? There's 3
Okay.
zombies. Just 3? Don't run in too close. I'll just hit him with a fireball.
Okay, everyone's in. Ashe is up first. Sheila is still flying. Ponderance still has his arms out.
Do I still have pass without trace?
Yes, you do.
So they are frightened still until they take damage, right?
Yes, we'll say it's been 2 rounds.
Okay.
Just have 8 rounds.
So they're still frightened, and I can see this big guy, I guess.
Can you?
Yes.
Okay. You see what you see.
I will cast Guiding Bolt at it. Oh,
Woo! Blow him up.
I guess that hits.
what slots do I have? We'll just do.
Jeez. That's a really good roll. Okay, well, this is not gonna take very long. All right. Anything else?
No, I think I'm gonna stay here. Yeah.
Okay. The next attack against this creature has advantage. Sheila.
Oh, really? Does it now? So, this is what I'm looking at. These guys are all right here, right? Nice little group. Little grouping like that. But this guy, who's that? Is that Loki?
That's Cthulhu.
Cthulhu. Oh, what are you up to? All right. Something.
You did see Ashe shoot a spell of light at a creature in this direction.
Oh, okay. Something I can't see. All right. I see. I'm gonna do my Scorching Ray. I will do it with 3 rays of fire. Yep. I just get extra rays. All right, we're gonna do that. I'll hit each of those guys right in front of me.
Okay.
Do I do it 3 times or?
Yes, you roll 3 times.
Okay. All right.
I mean, those are all great
All hit.
rolls.
Okay.
They all hit.
I'm gonna do the damage. Damage. 7, 8, 7.
So they all hit. So all 3 of them are no longer fleeing.
That is correct. Sheila, you are still flying. Would you like to move anywhere?
I would. I'm gonna fly back out of the way here, and I'm gonna give. Do I have Bardic Inspiration? I think I do have some left. I don't know if anybody's gonna need it though. Nobody. I don't think I'm gonna use Bardic Inspiration at this time. People tend not to use them when they do it. All right. There. I'm good.
Cool. Aja.
Okay. So we're fighting, right? I'll go here and I'll be like, what are we fighting?
Zombies. Basic, undeads.
Okay. Boom.
Don't kill the ones that are frightened yet. Take care of the others first.
They're not frightened anymore. She hit all 3 of them.
Oh,
so
well,
they're
I
no
didn't know
longer-
nothing about that. Somebody should have hollered, don't attack those 3.
Which 3 are you talking about?
The 3 that were right in the middle of the room. They were the only ones I saw.
I wasn't in the room.
Oh, yeah.
I am entering the room now, and I'm running past Ashe and saying, "What? Who are we fighting? What are we fighting?" Am I aiming at this thing? Am I aiming at these guys?
Yeah, I wasn't in the room that far. I just saw the 3 in the center.
I don't know. This is the big bad guy. I don't know what these 3 are gonna do now, though.
These 3?
They were running away, and now
Yeah,
they're not
I didn't
going.
know that.
Now they're not gonna run away anymore. And he was coming after me. I think. I'm not sure.
So
Yes.
He's walking towards me.
the big one started lumbering towards, and you all recognize this one as you see it. You have seen this creature twice before.
And what about this guy?
That guy you have seen once before, on the level above, but you pushed something
It's the-
like it over the rails.
Can't keep my hood up, but I have my hood on. Okay. Well, so Aja's gonna come running in with her bow drawn and tell Cthulhu, who am I shooting at? Big guy? Little guys?
I would probably focus the big guy. He's already taken a lot of damage.
Understood, sir. Cthulhu, do you have any light on you?
I'm carrying a torch.
Yeah.
Can
Otherwise,
I...
I can't see.
Would I have been able... Man, I probably wouldn't have been able to, like, stealth in the room, huh?
You get advantage on the first hit against this creature because it's got guiding bolt on it.
Okay, we'll do that then. So this is advantage that cancels out my shit.
To get sneak attack, do you just have to be hidden from the target or hidden at all?
I'm not sure.
I think you can have
think-
advantage against it, and it's fine.
Okay. Do I have sneak attack?
Yeah, I think so.
You have sneak attack as long as you have advantage. Doesn't matter how.
Okay.
I was just
then-
curious of like if being hit, if it could use your bonus action to hide or whatever, like if if that is a condition against each one individually or in combat as a whole.
I'm not sure, but I have sneak attack. I'll do sharpshooter on the big guy. Here's the roll.
18.
One more time. So that's a 21 minus 3, so it's
So
18.
your sworn enemy.
That hits.
I'm saving that. So that's 8 piercing and 13 sharpshooter sneak attack. And then the next attack is with the disadvantage.
Correct.
Sharpshooter. No sneak stacks. No snoops. And that's a 23 to hit
Yeah, that hits.
with fucking disadvantage. That's 5 piercing. Great. I forgot to pick up my arrows in the other room. Whoops. I'll move to here. No, I guess I'll stay behind Cthulhu. I end my turn.
Okay. This creature is no longer illuminated by guiding bolt. So Hisera will come in and cast. She will see Aja focusing on the big guy and cast Sacred Flame. And it takes the damage. It is very large and does not move very fast. So it gets hit by the light that comes in. And then she will move back. This first zombie will approach Coon. And
I'll take my attack of opportunity.
this is your opportunity to attack. It will just harmlessly attack your armor. So
I
it
don't
does not
notice
hit. Loki.
Okay, I guess I'll move up here so I can see what's going on. Alright, I can see now. I will use my light crossbow and shoot one of these zombies with 3 glowing eyes.
The one in front here?
Sure, he'll do.
19 hits. Dang. Okay. What's
And
next?
My sec. Well, he's still standing. Then I'll use my second attack to do the same thing. That's a miss.
Yeah. Natural 1, it does not hit. Roll
Okay,
a strength save. Okay. As you reload the crossbow and shoot off another bolt from it, the elasticity is so powerful, it vibrates the crossbow, and you just barely manage to hold on, keeping it in your hands. Do not drop it.
Okay.
Anything else? Would you like to move?
Nope.
Okay. This next zombie will run up to Cahoon, attempt to attack him. Does not hit. Bounces harmlessly off of your armor. This next one, the heavily armored knight will step forward out of the shadows. Possibly other people can now see it. And I want everyone to make a dex saving throw.
You get +4. You're 3 on my aura.
Okay. Me too. Out here.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, you have to make the save, but only Ashe and Loki have +4.
okay. I need to roll for Ponderance and Sarah. Okay, so this knight steps from the shadows. Seems like the darkness is falling around behind him as he steps forward, and just a small ball of light forms in its hands, and it shoots out in front of it, and it strikes at the point right where Sarah is, and explodes.
Ooh. Goodness.
Ashe, Loki, Sarah, and Ponderance will take 34 fire damage.
Jesus Christ.
And
Jeepers.
5 necrotic damage.
I'm gonna use
Ow.
my rebuke the
Both?
violent.
Okay. Everyone else takes half damage. So full damage was Ponderance, Sarah, Loki, and Ashe.
So I take full damage.
And what are the
Yes,
numbers again?
Yeah. What's half damage?
Okay.
How much?
So that was 34 fire. So half that is 17. And if you're resistant to fire, you take
I am.
8 fire, and then 35 necrotic.
And then, so 35, that'd be 15, 17 necrotic is half, right? Is anybody?
Yes.
Okay. All right. This was a good idea. Poof da.
Ysera falls over. She's down.
Yeah.
I believe Ponderance has evasion. So he only takes half of the damage.
That attack was from this guy right here.
Yes, the knight. So Rebuke the Violent, Channel Divinity, and Wisdom save.
Wisdom save of 16.
Okay. Is it radiant damage? Okay. You see that the knight gets hit by it, flinches from it, but is mostly unaffected. You can presume that he succeeded on his saving throw.
Okay. It was seemingly unaffected by it being radiant damage.
It was not weak to it.
Okay.
Okay. Cahoon.
Well, I was gonna do something else. Can't believe we don't have anyone who has to like counterspell. It's so brutal.
I don't have counterspell. I have Hellish Rebuke, but I don't think that's going to help me.
You could have used that. You should have used that.
I don't know when to use something. I don't know how to do it.
It's a reaction.
You can only use Hellish Rebuke when you take damage from somebody.
Well, not only. You can also use it
No,
during
you can
your
only,
action, right?
You can
No.
only use it if you get taken. Like if you take damage, it's a reaction only.
Like I just did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So can I
Could use
say?
it.
Okay, I didn't want to interrupt because other stuff was going on. I didn't want to
Very good.
All right, but I do have Hellish Rebuke, so can I just do it?
Yeah. You can say I cast Hellish Rebuke and pick a level. And the creature has to make a dex save.
Thing is, it's flames. It's a flame level, and this thing casts flames. I'm wondering if it's resistant to them.
Still damage.
Yeah. Okay. I'll cast it at a high level. I
You're
can hold the
resistant to
level
fire.
3.
You still took damage.
I did. I sure as heck did. Level 3.
It doesn't succeed. It fails. So it gets
Damn.
hit by that radiant
Alright.
damage, and it shakes it, but then it can't avoid the flame that comes back. It takes all that damage.
Aja's shouting like,
I see that.
shit. Sarah's down. We need we need healing. I don't
Okay.
have health potions.
On my turn, I will do something about that because I'm back here with her.
Throw a health potion. Throw a health potion if you have it.
Yeah, can I just throw it on the
do
ground?
have one.
Yeah.
Smash it. Baldur's Gate
Just
style.
It's like
Yeah, well,
Baldur's
there's-
Gate. Just throw it at her.
Fuck. um. Let me see. How about I use it? It doesn't say. I thought I added one. Start of each of your turns, you're gonna.
This one has been hit twice, and it looks really bad off. The one directly
Which
in
one,
front
sorry?
of you.
This
The
one?
run directly in front of you.
Okay. I don't have any way to like. Yeah, I don't have anything. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna move.
Do we want to like have everyone get into this room, or do we want to leave?
We should just stay.
Stay? Spread out in this room?
I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna go in. So I'm gonna step here, here, and then here. So I'll take 2 attacks of opportunity.
Both attacks just clink against your armor.
And then I'm gonna attack with Divine Smite against the guy right in front of me. This guy.
Okay. 20 does hit.
I was
roll
gonna
it.
do. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I can't. I was gonna use because I use it as a spell, right?
You use a spell slot to do it.
Yeah. So I was gonna use my my 3rd level spell, which I think is it a 2 more d8s?
Yes. Plus 1 more because it is a creature of that type.
So it'd be 22 points of holy damage. Or radiant. Or
All right. Yeah.
22,
You
24
smash
points
into
of,
it.
And again, wow. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
That hits.
And I can only use a second level. So it'll just be one more. Okay.
Okay. Well, you run up and smash this creature. It does get taken aback by the amount of brazenness that it took to run up to this creature that just did a shit ton of damage. Anything else?
I'm trying to remember if I have a bonus action.
Bonus action swear.
Bitch. Oh. I guess I'll bonus action Shield of Faith myself.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay, well, the vine creature, the skeleton wrapped in vines will turn following Cahoon as he runs between everyone and will swing at him. First trying to bite at you, then trying to claw at you, and you feel as if casting that Shield of Faith definitely saved that second hit as it gets dangerously close to you. But every attack will bounce off your shield. It is Ponderance's turn. He will run in here. Attack the one directly in front. Where are its attacks? Hits for 11. Punches this one, it dies. Turns to the other one that attacked Cahoon. Punch it. And punch it once more. Killing the second one. And then A will move to here to attempt to give Cahoon advantage. Now it's the very slow zombie. Roll of 0. It attempts to strike at Ponderance, but it seems shaken from being turned. Ashe, it is your turn. Are you there?
Yes, sorry, I'm just looking at something. This is the one that keeps you on dying, right? Yeah. Just trying to decide. That one takes a long time. I will. I'll cast Mass Healing Word. Lovely.
Can I give you my
Um,
inspiration to reroll that? Is that an option?
I think it would go for attack rolls.
Okay.
Or d20 rolls, sorry.
Okay, so that up to 6. How many people did I notice get hit by the explosion thing?
Everyone.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll do Coon and Ponderance for sure, because they're up front. Well, actually, I get healed from this regardless, I believe. Yeah, so we'll do everyone but me. And they get... Where's the... Plus 8, 2, 7... Everybody gets 17. And then I get 7. And that's a bonus action, so I will... Which one threw the... Was it the big guy that threw the thing, or this knight guy?
The knight.
Okay. I will cast Hold the Dead on him. As my action.
Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully he's been hit.
Yes, it has been hit, but it does make the wisdom save.
Boo. Two, 3, 4, 5. I will continue to stay here because I am not feeling great, but also I can still see everyone at this position, so that is my turn.
Okay. Before we get to other people, I want Aja and Sheila to make Constitution saving throws to maintain your spells.
What spell am I maintaining?
Fly?
Oh, fly. All right.
Is it? Would we have needed to do this when we first got hit?
Yes.
Do I still add that +4 from Cthulhu? Because
Yes.
he's still near me.
Yeah. You both lose your concentration spells.
Okay.
It's like, what do they'd have to roll?
Have to roll. Aja took the
Absurd.
full thing, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I don't think it's possible to roll that high.
I would have had maybe have rolled a nat 20, and then maybe I could have kept it. But
You have to roll a 10 or half the damage, so you would have had to roll a 35.
Sheila.
All righty. Well, I'm looking around to see who is hurting, and I see that this lady's down. So I think if I hand her a potion, I've got a healing potion. If I hand her one, is that the full action?
So, healing potions in this game are bonus action to drink it yourself and a full action to feed it to somebody else.
Okay, I will
you did
take my action.
receive everyone received 17 points of healing from Ashe.
Oh, I didn't. Okay. Me too? Okay.
Yeah, Hysera and
right.
you and Loki and Aja. Yeah.
Okay, so she's better. All right, I will just hand it to her then. I won't feed it because she's not unconscious anymore.
No, but she's prone.
Bring out the funnel.
All right, okay. So the bad guy that really hurt us up here is this knight guy, right?
Yeah.
That guy. I don't like him at all.
No.
All right. He needs to go.
Not even his mother.
I'm gonna hit him. Is he a monster or a person? I'm trying to decide if hold person would work on him.
I'm pretty sure there's no people in this.
This dungeon.
Yeah.
Is this the same guy we fought when we were getting the Baron's sword? When we were in his weird trapped safe dungeon.
Roll a history. As you have this epiphany, everyone can roll a history if you want.
I will roll history. I'm pretty
12.
good at history. What am I trying to think of?
If we've
You'll
seen this
find
knight
out.
guy before. Because
Okay.
Pretty sure we might have seen him before.
Yeah. See what I remember about that. What do I remember about this guy?
I remember he was a little bitch.
Aja, Ashe, and Cahoon. This person looks like the same one you fought in the crypt below the Baron's mansion. Sheila, you know that this person looks very similar to that person, but is not the same person.
All right. Oh, he's not the same one we fought. He's just similar. All right.
I don't know. He looks the same.
Is this a person, though? Would I know that? If this is a person that my spell would work on, hold person?
Potentially it means if he's similar or the same, which I think he is, it would mean that he
He's
is
just humanoid.
Fiendish.
Okay. Oh, but not... Does that mean he's humanoid?
No.
Hmm. All right, so he's not a human. Or he's not a person. All right. I'm trying to find spells that won't kill off everybody else that's standing right next. Which
Do you have
won't?
any support spells like bless or
Nope.
haste?
I'm not that kind of a warlock.
Do you?
Your
Can you
patron
s-
sucks.
Can you see the creature around the corner here, the big one?
I can see him now. Yeah. When I went over to Hysera, I saw him.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
All right.
creature you see is bones covered in vines.
I'm gonna hit him with blight.
Ooh.
I think blight will work. It's a scroll I have.
It's a
Skrillex.
Skrillex.
Yes.
Hit him with the dubs.
Target a non-magic. Yeah, plant that isn't a creature. Yeah, this hurts. Especially hurts anything made out of plants. All right. That. Oh, that did. Oh yeah. Okay, that's the level it is. It's a scroll, so now I've used it up. Delete that from my...
Okay, what is it? Con? Yeah. Go ahead and roll the 8d8 damage.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, sorry.
What?
It takes the max damage.
Oh, okay. And I just delete that off my spell list now that I've used that scroll, correct?
Yes, if you
Okay.
have one of them. Alright, so yeah, do you want to describe how you cast this spell?
All right, I start thinking about getting that night guy, but then I was, wait a minute, I got something. Looks like it's tailor-made for this one over here. and I hit it with it, and he just dries up like it's fall. Do you feel a nip in the air? All right. And I'm going to use my I will use Bardic Inspiration to give who's close up there. Cthulhu. Cthulhu might find Bardic Inspiration handy. I'm going to give it to Cthulhu. He's right by that night guy.
Thanks.
How many more bardic inspirations do you have?
I have used 3 of 5 now.
Okay. Do you need to move out of a creature space, so.
Okay, I'm gonna move back here.
Okay. So as you cast that spell and the vines all over this creature disintegrate completely, leaving just bones. These bones fall to the floor, and everyone hears a large thud as the metal spine of this creature slams into the stone floor. And the bones follow suit. Aja, it is your turn.
Since Cthulhu has moved away, am I still in bright light?
I mean,
good?
it's just a torch.
I don't think so.
I'm good? Safe?
Yeah, I think Ponderance has one, but you're far enough away.
Okay. What are the chances of being able to... Well, I have sneak attack because Cthulhu's right next to that guy. So we'll do that. And I'm going to use, because he looks similar to one of the guys we fought. That's what Aja thinks. So she's going to use her arrow of demon slaying. Demon slaying arrows. That. Here's her hit on the Dark Knight fellow.
I am the knight.
I'm Batman.
Well, a 17 does not hit.
Okay.
It hits harmlessly against its armor.
Doink.
Okay. And so that demon slaying arrow is like on the ground somewhere. I could potentially pick it back up.
Think so?
Okay. Here I go again. No more sneak attack. Another hit. 16.
18 does not hit.
Oh my god. Okay.
Another arrow.
Then I'm going
harmlessly
to
falls.
10, 30. Get to here. That avoids that guy. And then 35 here. And then am I able to bonus action hide?
Yeah, you are behind this large, chariot-looking thing.
That's what I'm going for. I have my hood up, so got that advantage on the stealths. Wow.
Okay,
19?
19.
Am I hidden?
You think you are.
Okay. I think I am. Alright.
Thomas.
I
Okay.
think I am. I think I am.
Hysera will get up after being hit by that explosion and shoot at the zombie creature with her Eldritch Blast. Both of those hit. And I guess that's its turn. Loki.
Oh. Alright. I get up, I see there's still one of those zombie things, so I'll go with the longbow.
17 hits. What does it look like when you kill it?
It looks up like it's in shock. Like, I can't believe you just did that to me, bro. And then falls over.
Aw.
Okay,
Hey.
second attack. Well, I only see one other thing, so I will shoot at the night thing.
Row.
15 does not hit.
I didn't think so. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. It is the knight's turn. It will turn to Cahoon as he's the one who dealt quite a bit of damage. And swing a massive sword at him. Well, I rolled 2 1s. So
What bad things happened to him?
Yeah.
shamed. Actually, I'll have him just like swing, goes just wild, and then out of anger swing again and throw his longsword just like over here. Just it throws and hits the far wall here.
Yay.
And he is disarmed. Cahoon.
Do I have any idea like what kind of creature this is?
You can roll religion.
Nope.
I mean, could be anything. It's just a suit of armor walking around.
Without its sword, it's kind of there's no fight anymore. No honor in killing this thing. So I had my shield raised, and I'll kind of lower it, and then just walk away over toward the people who's really injured. Or how injured are people over here?
Well, I only have 17 hit points.
Same.
I don't know if I gave.
Imagine
I was
this.
gonna lay on hands, but I didn't. So actually I'll go. Let's see. What says at the start of my turn, right? The start of each of your turns. Okay. It's 10 feet. And Ponderance took half damage, right?
Right.
So 5, 10, 15. I'll use 20 to move here. I'll lay on hands for 50.
As you move away, you feel the rush of wind next to your ear as the creature attempts to punch you. It rolled another one.
Good.
I demoralized it by just walking away. Yeah. I'll do my lay on hands as my action for 50. And then I'll take 5 more of my movement speed, and I'll use my sensor. So that these two, when they start their next turn, get plus D4 of healing.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Well, Ponderance, felt the power of that, massive ball of fire and withering damage, so he's gonna continue to strike at the knight. "28 hits. 14 is not. 25 hits. Ashe.
I
Your opponent roll a D4.
I think I will do this again. And that's a 4th level, so we add 6 to that, so everybody gets 18, and I get 6.
Oh, 18 more points?
I'll have to step here so I can see Sheila. Oh wait, hang on. What's the range on this?
Everyone she can see?
It has a range. Oh no, you're fine. And you're the farthest one. So I would step here and do it. And then... So I get 6 and everybody else gets, what did I say, 18? So it makes me that much. And then, whoops. It's 5. I'll step up here. Wait. 5, 20, 30. I think I can get all the way here and smack this guy. So I think I'll do that. No, not to there. Like if I went, whoops. Here.
Oh,
and then,
yeah, that's fine.
Pew 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 pew.
He's too good at wisdom, so I just will smack him. Oh, where's the button of smacking? Do I have a fancy weapon? Or I just have a mace, I guess. I mace him.
That's amazing.
That's not. That's my purse. I don't know you.
Amazing
So we
race.
each got 18 healing.
Except for me.
Yes.
So yes, you get 18. 19 does not hit.
What?
What?
So rude. Wait. No, I'm too far away from Kahin. Bummer.
All right, Sheila.
What is that?
All right. Okay. So who do we? I'm gonna run over here and peek in the room. Who do we still have to get? We still have to get that bad guy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why isn't he dead yet? Oh my goodness sakes! All right, let me run up and smack him. I'm just gonna run him and just hit him. Can I do that? Can I get that far? I don't think I can. I only got 30 feet before I do an action. Yeah, it's
you-
too far. I'm gonna have to Eldritch Blast that SOB. I don't know if it'll even do anything to him. There's too many people around him to do nothing like I want to. I could also do. Now Shatter's gonna hurt him. Scorching Ray I've already tried. He kind of shook that off.
Shatter would hurt everyone.
And Shatter would hurt everybody I know. So I'm gonna just Eldritch Blast that SOB.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just do that on that guy. And I can do I get more than one? I get 2 beams.
yeah.
I get 3 beams at level 11, but I'm not level 11 yet. 2 beams on that guy. All right, here we go. 1, 2.
Please let those hit. I swear to God, if you're like, those don't hit.
He actually gets
We-
stronger the more you hit him.
Oh, shit.
Those do hit, yes.
Okay.
Oh God.
But wait, there's more.
There's 9. I got a 9.
So for a total of 10, does it have the repelling?
I don't think she
Eldritch
has
Blast?
repelling blast.
Let me see what I got. My Eldritch Blast,
You got Agonizing blast.
I do have
Agonizing.
Agonizing Blast, which
So
should
that-
show up there, right?
Yeah, it
No.
should. That's 5 damage each hit.
Add your Charisma modifier to the damage it does on a hit. That's true. I got to remember to do that. Yeah, I have Agonizing, so add a 5.
Add 10 because you hit twice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Basically
so add
doubled your
10.
damage there.
So, yeah,
That's
instead of 10, you've done
instead
20.
of 10. Yeah.
Dang, that's pretty
All
good.
right then. Okay, now I'm gonna pop back around the corner. Boop. All right.
Aja.
I think I will bonus action hide, as I want to try and sneak around to shoot this guy.
You're already hidden.
Am I
you're-
actually hidden?
Yes.
Okay.
His passive perception is not 19.
Okay, great. I'll go
Oops.
this distance here. That should give me a clear shot, and I'll take another demon slaying arrow. Mark the one that's on the ground there that I need to go pick up, and I will sneak attack advantage. Do I want to do sharpshooter too? I won't do sharpshooter. I need all the help I can get. Okay. First hit with sneak attack on this guy and that arrow.
Oh no, 19 does not.
And then hold on, I get to roll one more time. Okay. Thank God for that elven trace.
What do you know? A 29 does not hit.
Fuck!
What?
No, it does. It does.
Okay, and then there's that damn fucking shit.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. But hold on. I use the demon slaying arrow. So the creature needs to make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw, taking an extra 6d10 piercing damage on a failed save, or half as much extra on a successful one. So I'll go ahead and roll my 6d10.
Okay. You shoot it in its back. You've managed to find a little bit of missing armor and get through its defenses. It is still up.
Another shot. I don't have sneak attack. Ooh, howdy do I have? Is it 19 hit? I mean, 20?
20
Hit.
hits.
Oh, thank God. 6 piercing.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Okay. Anything else?
Not hidden. But I will go back there. Have used this thing to kind of be a barrier, and that's it.
All right. Miss Sarah will also Eldritch Blast. Does not hit. Just smashes against his armor. Loki.
I'm okay. Longbow.
That hits.
Nice.
And a second attack.
Does not hit.
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. It will move to here. Ash, you can take an attack of opportunity if you like.
Yes. I attempt to mace him again. Nope.
No mace to the face this time. But it will move to there, and then it will take its fist that it used to wield its weapon and punch into the ground. It will punch
Uh-oh.
down.
This isn't.
I want everyone except for Sheila to make con saving throws.
I don't think I have disadvantage on saving throws.
No. Do you have inspiration?
No, I gave that to Cthulhu.
Well, does Loki have
I mean,
inspiration?
yeah, I do.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Sheila,
I
you
gotta
had-
take off this disadvantage though. 'Cause-
Because
I'll
Sheila was
use-
received inspiration last game.
Yeah,
Oh, I did.
I have an inspiration.
Yeah.
And I'll
And-
use my inspiration. And
Asha has
reroll
a-
that, Constitution save, right?
Asha has a inspiration as well.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Doesn't matter.
Okay. Now I need to roll for Ponderance.
Even if I have
So-
bardic inspiration, I rolled a 1.
Can I give you my inspiration, Cthulhu?
Oh,
Would you like inspiration to
Sure.
re-roll that one?
Sure.
Okay. Go ahead and re-roll that. It's not a 1.
How many? Is the bardic inspiration a D8 or a D12 or what is it?
It's a D8.
I don't think 15 is going to be high enough. So I'm going to use it.
Oh.
Nice.
23.
So it takes its fist and punches into the ground. Everyone gets hit by this shockwave that emanates from it, and takes, well, except for Sheila. Everyone except for Cahoon as well takes 8 thunder and 15 necrotic damage. And
Ouch!
Cahoon, you take half that, so 4 and 7. And everyone except for Cahoon and Sheila are knocked prone.
Hmm.
Broken back icon. There it is. Ow!
And that is its turn.
Well, this guy's awfully annoying.
Ashe, I want you to make an Arcana roll. Okay. You know that it just cast a spell of 5th level called Destructive Wave. Cahoon, it is your turn.
Okay. I heal for 2. You said I didn't take any damage on that?
What was that?
I didn't take any damage on that attack.
You took half. You took 4 and 7.
Oh, okay. Well, then I also need to do... Okay. 4 and 11. Okay. This is getting kind of annoying. I guess I'm just gonna, because he wants to be a bad guy. He will die a bad guy. So I will use I'll swing again with Smite.
Does not hit.
And again.
That does hit.
I'll use a 2nd level.
Alright, describe how you end this creature.
Yay!
As he has like the Superman like power stance, you know, like where they land with their. I'm assuming he kind of went down to one knee when he punched, you know, because you gotta follow through on your punches, you know. So when he goes to look back up, the first swing was kind of a warm up, and then I just kind of overhand with the mace, with the sensor, just right down on the back of his skull. And then he just kind of, his body gets thrown forward with his head down into the ground, and his head goes right where his hole had punched, where he had punched the hole in the wall, in the floor.
Brutal.
You have to follow through with your punches.
Yay! safe.
And then I investigate the body.
As I get up, I'm gonna go pick up my arrows.
Oh, no.
And everyone should probably get in the incense circle around me within 10 feet, so you get healing.
So that metal thing that came out of that critter I killed, can I examine that? The metal
Yeah.
spine piece? I'm gonna take a look at it. Determine.
Cahoon, that takes a minute, right?
Yeah, it lasts for a minute, and it's already ticked twice.
Okay. So 8 more times?
Yeah.
Cool.
So as long as everyone gets inside the circle, if everyone gets within 10 feet of me, you can get 8 rounds of plus D4 on healing.
I think I'm within 10 feet of you. All right? Am I? Yeah,
No.
No, you're 15.
Okay. All right. Now I am.
We have, Ashe isn't. Ashe needs to get in.
Is this for healing here? That's what we're doing? Get Ashe over here.
Yes. You need to meditate inside of my incense.
Oh yeah,
Passing a blunt around.
Oh, I
Sharing
feel
a
better
hookah?
already.
Yes. It's a very dubious exercise.
Huh.
Okay, as you roll those dice, I can describe the room now that everyone's inside of it.
Oh, yeah. I will roll the investigation, right?
So you immediately see 6 glass cauldrons that are brimming with humanoid-like bones that line the wall of this tomb. At the center, which stands an ancient chariot bearing a bronze sarcophagus with treasure strewn atop it. Paintings on the chariot's body show a tall bird with a long, sharp beak. On the south wall, a bronze shield bears the embossed image of a ancient warrior carrying a spear. And below, there's an inscription that reads, "Bow before no one." There are 4 bronze statues that stand on pedestals on either side of the shield. They depict other ancient warriors, each holding weapons. One has a sword, 2 of them have spears, and 1 does not have a face.
1 sword, 2 spears.
No
Ashe,
face.
What was the other? No face.
Wait a minute. Doesn't this no face thing look familiar? I thought it was just somebody else with no face.
Oh yeah, there was those statues that were in the lower floor. There was 2 of them, and they were in front of a pit, and they had no faces.
Right.
You had to like rotate them or something.
Yeah.
How much do we heal? Dang, look at all those 4s.
I rolled in a 21 investigating that metal piece, that spine piece.
Okay. As you're looking at it, it looks very similar to the ones you've seen before that were attached to the vine creatures. This one has looks like a very large metal key. It's made out of very heavy iron. At one end, it has a loop, as if indicate a handle, and at the other end, it tapers to a 4-sided polyhedron. A square.
A polyhedron, a 4-sided, in other words, a square, a cube.
It's a square.
I guess we found one of these here before. This looks over here. Can I pick it up? Is it pick upable?
You go to pick it up, and I want you to roll strength.
Oh boy. Well, that's not gonna go well. Oh yeah. Oh, wait. Strength, straight up, strength up. Ooh, I did all right.
Okay, you feel it, and you are able to pick it up, though it feels very heavy. You would estimate around like 50 pounds.
Wow. This thing looks like it might be, I don't know, what does this look like to the rest of you guys? A key? Didn't we see these before? Who else has one or whatever? If we've seen them before, does anybody else have one they picked up?
No, nobody has
what?
picked it up. But you
Is
have
that a
seen similar
sarcophagus?
ones.
In that cart?
Yeah.
All right, we got us a sarcophagus too. I don't know. It looks like a key thing. Somebody with more strength than me want to carry it?
What is she interacting with? What are you interacting with?
Oh, you know that guy with all the leaves? That guy that was covered with the greenery over here that I killed?
Okay.
Well, his spine fell out. He turned all into bones and all the greenery died. And this metal spine, this was like holding him up. But
Yeah,
look at it. It kind of looks like a big old key.
But all the other hulking creatures that looked like this on the other floors looked like that too.
Yeah, they had him too. It's familiar to me. I don't think we picked him up though after we killed him before.
Aren't they huge?
It's like 50 pounds. You want to hear it? I hand it to her.
What are we?
I mean, I can lift it. It's not easy.
She's looking at these spines of these.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's metal. It's made of metal. It's not bone. It's metal.
But it wasn't attracted to the statue.
Yeah, the rust statue. Or was it?
Well, I don't know. All I know is we've been walking. There's a whole lot of places where it looks like we should open something and we can't because we don't have what we need. So I thought, I'm going to hang on to this.
If you want to carry it, seems kind of heavy. I haven't seen any giant lock holes like this that would need this. We have found lots of small keys. Was anyone opposed to taking a short rest? Just examining this room and since
Yeah.
we've cleared it.
Yeah.
That would be fine.
Just take our time examining stuff and resting and healing. Bandaging, I guess.
I'm gonna examine the sword that he threw.
Okay.
Do I need to like investigate?
It looks like a long sword, pretty hefty, but
Okay.
doesn't look like there's anything different about it.
How big is this shield?
It's pretty big. It's like 5 feet wide and 7 feet tall.
And that's where there was a scripture on it. Some text.
There was an inscription below it.
Oh, okay. And it said, "Bow before no one."
Yes.
I'm gonna point out the scripture to everyone and be like, "What do you think this means?" Like, there's a sarcophagus, so maybe this was like another one of those gods' rooms, but
Yeah, it has got eyeballs in it.
I don't see any eyeballs.
Pretty sure all the eyeballs came from the other floor. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. All the eyeballs came from third floor, but we're not on third floor.
What floor are we on?
Second floor.
Second.
Before...
Floor down.
Like, yes. So, like, if we go one floor up, we'll be on the entrance floor.
Okay.
I think.
Guess I'll investigate the coffin. Does it look like it's like thoroughly attached to the chariot? Or just kind of rested in there?
It looks like it's in there, not attached to it.
Any-
Looking at the top of the sarcophagus, you see there is quite a bit of treasure. There's a gold torque, which is torque is like a bracelet. It's, Torc. You see 3 golden cups. You see 5 gold pins for cloaks. And you see one more thing. You see an amulet on a chain. It looks like a circle with a hole in it. Looks like it's
Like a
made of
donut.
silver. Yes, kind of like a donut.
All right.
Or an
Okay.
everything bagel. If
Well, then just say
reference.
donut. All right.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay. So you know that the amulet itself has divination magic on it. As well as conjuration. And the shield behind you also radiates conjuration magic. You also detect that there is conjuration magic on all of the urns. The glass urns with skeleton bones in it. Oh, Sheila, you rolled a 21 on investigation earlier. You find that there is another hidden door on
Oh
the
my
far wall
gosh.
here, behind where the giant vine creature was standing.
Does it have a keyhole?
It does not. It's
Oh.
the kind that you press in and it opens.
Well, heck, I was so excited to use this here key. Well, I'm gonna still carry it around. I could hit somebody with it if I had to. Hey, folks, there's a door over here. Go ahead and look around the rest of the room if you want, but there is a door, just so we know. Door.
Good find. Is this another puzzle room, do we think? Sure was a lot of enemies.
Yeah, there was a lot of enemies in it, that's for sure. What's that?
Just someone bored.
Ash is just like, kind of walking around the room like, wow, neat. Oh, very cool. Anything interesting about these statues? Do they look like they can turn like the other ones did?
Roll investigation.
Okey-dokey.
And for people kind of judging this room in general, I want you to roll religion. Okay. So Aja, you can't figure. Oh my gosh. A lot of consistent numbers tonight. Aja, you can't figure out like if these statues move like the others, like they don't seem like they slide. But looking at everything around this room, at the statues, the shield, the chariot, the knight that was in here, if this were a tomb to one of the gods you would know it to be the god Hagenti.
Agenti?
Hagenti.
Oh, Hagenti.
Haagen-Dazs.
Hagen.
No, it's just a book, a hug, and a tea.
Hagendi was the god
Hagenti's
of
nuts.
something or other. Let's see, there's a list of gods, right? There it is.
Mhm.
Oh, 2 A's.
There.
Hagenti. This is the tomb of Hagenti. Looks like. As we all know, he was the greater demon of military wisdom. He is depicted as a big bull with the wings of a griffin. That's weird. So maybe that's part of the phrase then. Bow before no one? Right? That's what it said? Bow before none. No one. Okay. So we found Azuth, Shamash, Agenti, Gorlick, Nerul. Bow before no one. Does anyone remember what gods we've found so far? And which ones we haven't found?
I don't know that we actually ever sat down and talked it out what we thought.
Let's do that now.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true. I can't remember if it was in game or not. I know you and I talked about it at one point, and possibly other people, but
/tombs we have visited. So I know we visited Gorlick. I know we've visited Azuth. Azuth was on the first floor.
I feel like maybe you put it in chat at one point.
So the floor you are currently on, you've only seen Hagenti. The upper floor was Chemosh, Tharazdun, and Azuth. And the next floor down is Gorlick, Rally Shaz. I think that's it though. Just those two.
Gorlick. Well, now we're on the second floor, right? So now we've just found Agenti.
Yeah. And then the floor 2 down from where you are is you found the Nerul.
And that's it? Only no rules?
Only on that floor, yeah.
No rules was in the one with the clock, right?
Yes.
Wasn't there another tomb that Sheila and Loki had found with like the lady?
With a lady?
Oh, with that religion roll, Aja and Sheila,
Mm-hmm.
you don't recall any god to be that person.
Oh,
That tomb
That
was
was
not
just-
identified as a one of the tombs that one of the gods that you've counted,
Oh.
kind of thing.
You mean the good tomb, the one that was kind of good?
Yeah, the one that had
Yeah.
happy thoughts until
Yeah,
you stole
yeah.
her item.
Right,
She
right up
yelled at you.
until Loki got, fingers, sticky fingers.
what was that tomb then? That's weird. So then we're still missing. We found Noril, we found Gorlick, we found Alicia's. We're still missing the new Atari.
All right. Well, after we've investigated this here room, we should check this other door out.
Wait, no, we're still missing someone else.
Cyril, right?
Cyril. For some reason, I thought we had found Cyril. So there's 2 gods that we're still missing, and then there's a mystery tomb. Okay.
All right.
Which tomb was the one with the Egyptian style puzzles and the hieroglyphics?
Relishaz.
Relishaz. Okay. All right. Well, guys, what's the plan?
Did you want to take a short rest?
Yeah, I should probably take a short rest.
How's everybody's health and stuff doing?
Short rest would be good.
Okay.
Let's take a short
I
rest.
don't think I get anything back. Oh, I have a little button for short rest.
You get
Yeah, you can use your hit die to heal. There's one.
All right, I will click the short rest button. I don't get back any bardic inspiration.
you should.
I should? All right. Well, the
Yeah.
short rest button didn't do it, but I will.
At 5th level, you get the ability to do that. And warlocks get their spells back.
Yep.
Paladin and cleric get their channel divinity back. Fighter gets action surge, and I believe second wind.
All right, I'm not at full health, but that'll do.
That's
There we go.
and then Sarah.
Oh, so I did it wrong. Okay. I'm supposed to act.
All right, you've had your long rest, or sorry, short rest. In that time, it seems very eerily quiet. The don't notice anything different. You feel as if you stay here for longer than that, you could fall into that another bout of madness. But you don't have any negative side effects of this short rest.
Yay!
During that short rest, I'm assuming we would have communicated to each other about the gods, like the tombs that we visited, and who they represented, or who we think they represented. Did Cthulhu share about the detection of magic he found?
So, yeah, I would have told about the divination.
Okay.
Divination magic. For both the amulet and the shield.
And what
anything
kind
else?
of magic does that mean? Like, what spells are associated with that type of magic?
I think normally divination is like, normally like bestowed by a god.
And you're saying you sensed it from the shield here, and
Yeah.
the urns, and the amulet
Amulet.
there.
Yeah.
What do you think that means? Like, have you taken all of the treasure from the chariot?
No, I didn't want to touch anything until we investigated the properties of stuff.
Okay.
Just to make sure that we were gonna get cursed again. Maybe.
What are you talking about? What do you mean cursed by picking up items?
It just seems like there's a lot of cursed items in this place. Everything seems to have ulterior motives to being good.
Could be. This is a tomb room of a war
Evil
god.
gods.
Yeah, evil ward god. So maybe this is just like loot that we're allowed to take because we defeated his champion.
Yeah.
I would like to inch a little closer and be staring at the treasure. I mean, if you're afraid of picking it up, I could pick it up. I'm not afraid of any consequences.
All right.
If Cthulhu doesn't stop her, so Cthulhu hasn't picked up the amulet, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Aja's gonna kind of look at Cthulhu and then just kind of slowly start moving her hand to go and pick up the amulet. And just her eyes are still on Cthulhu as she's just like leaning over to slowly pick up the amulet.
You pick it up.
If
Nobody's
Cthulhu doesn't stop
stopping
me, I pick it up. My eyes just on Cthulhu. Just like, you gonna stop me?
No.
Okay,
Just
I'll take
watching.
it. I pick it up.
Okay. You pick it up. It looks like a silver circle on a silver chain, and there's a hole in the center, but surrounding the hole is dark, this dark metal. You aren't sure what kind, but as you feel it, Aja, you feel a familiar sensation, like very familiar. Can you roll like a survival?
Okay. It's a 25.
Oh wow, with disadvantage.
So good
so
at
you
surviving.
you feel yourself starting to get pulled into another plane, but you manage to prevent yourself from doing so. And as Aja is experiencing this sort of feeling, she's so focused on this amulet that she's holding, everyone else starts to hear the rattling of bones as something in each of the urns begins to move.
Oh. This amulet.
Is it? Are you controlling the bones?
No.
Are you
it's-
like the king of the bones now?
Alja is not paying attention to anything around her. She's just focusing on this amulet and that pulling sensation. Can she try and pinpoint exactly where it's trying to take her? To what plane? Is it the Shadowfell or is it something else?
I would like you to make either an intelligence or a wisdom check.
Okay. Would this have advantage, disadvantage, normal?
Normal?
Okay. You said either an intelligence or a wisdom?
Yes.
Okay. They're both the same, so it's a 16.
Why is your... Okay. So you feel it pulling you. It feels like very similar to when you use your etherealness ability. But you aren't being taken to the ethereal plane. It seems like it's trying to take you to the shadow plane.
Interesting.
Well, as Aja continues to feel this, some dem bones start coming out of the urns. Each of you sees bones climb out of the urn and form a skeletal figure. And each one slowly begins to crawl towards the center of the room.
I'm just
Ajo.
curious. I'm watching.
Will say, "Here, catch," and throw it at Cthulhu. The amulet.
He will not touch it. He'll put up his shield to block it.
Just the shield. Clunk. And then she'll turn around. Just they're still skeletons.
Yes, and they are still getting closer to the center.
Okay. Well. Skeletons. What's your problem?
Yeah, tell him to do something.
I don't
You're the
think
one
I
that's
can
holding the
control.
amulet that made
I
him
dropped
wake
it.
up.
I dropped the amulet. I don't think they
Oh,
control
well.
me.
Oh, all right.
I can pick the amulet back up and see if I can control him.
I mean, I
Yeah,
would
what-
definitely try that.
Okay, I'll pick up the amulet again and be like, stop.
They continue to move closer, and
Oh, they didn't stop.
more begin to come out of the urns.
Now would be
Um,
a good time to.
can I like go over to one and try to knock it over?
One what?
One, like if I walk over to this urn.
They seem to be.
If I knock it over, do they keep coming out?
Make a strength check.
Cthulhu, what are you trying to say?
Don't come over here.
I'm backing up towards the. I'm going just outside of this room.
Do they seem like they're going to like this towards the casket, or are they just kind of?
Just kidding. I don't need you.
Jeez. They seem like they are moving towards the center of the room. You don't really know their destination yet, but they are crawling. They're not really walking. Ashe.
Would you say
as-
that they are bowing? Like they're bowing?
No, just crawling.
Oh.
Prostrate.
Ashe, as you just heftily shove this cauldron over, it hits the floor and shatters, and these bones fly everywhere in this direction. And this skeleton essentially stops moving, and as does this one.
Okay, so
Just
We need to-
collapses where it's laying.
destroy the urns?
Knock them over, we yell.
Cast shatter.
Yeah, somebody cast shatter on the urns.
Got it. I'm on it.
Can I like
I'm casting shatter on the urns.
do they seem aggressive?
Be aggressive.
Are we all out of the way?
Just fire it like in
I am.
it's fine.
You
All right.
can hit 2 urns with
Gonna say, how many can I hit? Yeah,
because it's only 20 feet.
I
right.
can hit these ones.
Range of 60 feet, but it's just a 20-foot,
Right.
say,
10-foot radius.
10-foot radius, which means 20 foot. All right, I will die. I'll do it. Which 2 shall I get, you guys? Point to the
Yeah.
ones you want me to do. You're pointing to these
yeah,
2 here.
Do those two so that we have one side clear at least, and then we'll
Okay.
put them up behind us.
All right.
And I'll go over here and try to shove this one over.
I'm just gonna move forward and hit both of these skeletons.
Okay. The urn up here seems to be too heavy. As Sheila casts Shatter on these two, they both, shatter, and bones fly everywhere. Fragments of bone as well just rain upon the entire room. And Cahoon, you swing your sensor down and smash this one. And you do it at the same time as Sheila casts her spell. And so this one collapses. This one collapses. Essentially, these four just crumple to the ground.
Cute.
Do I get the impression that they seem like they're coming just towards the center, or they're trying to come towards me?
No, they're just going towards the chariot.
Okay.
Well, we're not in combat yet.
I would like to try and... Do the skeletons seem aggressive as, like, they get closer to us?
I mean, they don't want to chat. As far as you know.
But are they, like, trying to chomp at the knees, you know?
They haven't gotten to a point where they can. You can, like,
Okay.
just wait and see if you want.
No thanks.
I think I can cast Shatter one more time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've got 2 slots.
Aja, as you move away, the ones on the ground attempt to swipe at your ankles, but miss. As if attacks of opportunity have been taken.
Move aside. I'm going to break these over here. those two?
These ones.
These ones. Oh, that's what those are? Okay, those
Yes.
two.
Yes.
Thought those or something. All right. Move aside. I'm going to cast Shatter again.
Okay. 4 more fall to the ground limp. Ash, if you want, you can roll another strength to try and push it over.
Nope,
It's
it's just as heavy as it was
super
before. Hey, someone wanna come help me with this last one?
I can come help.
Well, Cahoon, those both hit. Do you want to roll damage? Okay.
Oh, I did that with there's no divine smite. Sorry.
That's fine. You hit both of them, and they both are limp. But as you do so, another skeleton climbs out of the urn.
Now I'll move over here and I'll try my luck at a strength just check.
Yes.
Oh, whoops, I did say it's just 20. I don't know, whatever, 25. No, 19.
Yeah, you managed to push that one over as well. And, shatters on the floor, bones everywhere.
What a mess.
All right. Well, what are all these here bad guys in here protect? Guard?
I don't know.
I mean,
it
it
took-
seemed like they were crawling towards this chariot in the middle.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Anybody take a real good look at that chariot? I was looking around the room and I found this here door, but I wasn't looking in the center room.
Cthulhu looked at the chariot, and there's a bunch of treasure.
Inside that box.
No, not in the sarcophagus. In the chariot.
In the chariot, there was something. Has anybody opened the box yet?
Cthulhu wanted to wait, which might have been a good call.
All right.
All I did was pick up that amulet. What else is here in the chariot?
On the sarcophagus is a gold torque, which is like a bracelet, 3 gold cups, and 5 gold cloak pins.
5 cloak pins.
Grabbing that.
Should I take the rest of the stuff? I'll pocket the.
Could there be any meaning to the stuff that's on there before we just start grabbing everything?
Well, I don't know. It could be.
Well, write it down when you pick it up. Maybe we'll find a place where it goes.
Gold bracelet.
Were there any markings on the tomb, the casket? I don't remember.
It looked like a sharp-billed bird. There is a painting of a tall bird with a long, sharp beak.
Okay.
Sharp, long beak.
Is there anything that matches any of the stuff that was on or near the casket that is also on the shield on the wall?
Can you repeat that?
Is there anything that's on or near the casket that matches any markings or anything that's on the shield that's on the wall?
So on the shield, there is an ancient warrior that carries a spear with an inscription below it that says, "Bow before no one."
Okay. And the shield has divination magic?
No, the shield has conjuration magic.
Oh.
The amulet has divination magic.
What kind of spells are divination again?
Divination.
Somebody want to roll Arcana?
Divination would be like scry or augur.
So like fortune telling.
Let me think about it here where these
Like
spells belong.
Getting information,
there.
I think.
What do I know about it?
Like you're trying to like divine information.
Yeah,
It's a Ouija
so
board.
it's all about looking into places that you can't see on like directly in front of you, like physically. It's more metaphysical. Getting information from different sources, whether it's a god or a different place. It's you can also like get information from different planes of existence.
Aha! There been stuff about the shadow realm. All right, handy.
I mean, there was
Anyone-
that wobbly, wibbly mass thing.
Timey-wimey
Yeah,
stuff.
that was like a portal to the shadow plane.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, is
And
that
this-
what we're gonna...
Definitely has some kind of connection to that.
Should we peek in this door over here I found before we open the coffin?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. I want to go over to the door and push on it. Do that thing I did to open other doors, to push to open it.
Okay.
I will
Over here.
assist.
Oh, we got us some... All right, there's some spider webs. Go inside and peek. Yeah.
In
What am I
this,
seeing?
In this hallway, you see that there are ancient cobwebs that fill it, this narrow corridor. And
I
at
use
the
torch to
midpoint,
burn them.
you see it has an arched alcove, and within the alcove looks to be a dusty bottle that stands on a table.
All right.
I'm gonna use the torch to clean off the cobwebs.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
If I
yeah.
go past that to the other side, do I see anything? Investigating the whole place, do I see any more doors or passages?
Yeah, roll another investigation. You see another hidden door.
There. Up. This thing goes on. There's another door beyond this. There's a bottle here. Looking at the bottle real carefully, can I determine what it is or anything about it?
Yeah, it looks like. Do you know the brand? Palm.
Yeah. Oh, one of them. Little.
It's like a pomegranate brand juice.
Yeah.
It
And
looks
it's
like
a
that kind of
cir-
bottle. So it's got two round spheres on top of each other, and then it goes to a bottled neck.
Okay. But I don't recognize it or the liquid inside. Nothing spurs to
Did you
memory
open
what
it?
it might be. I do not open it.
Okay.
I will, however, very carefully pick it up.
Is it magic?
Drink it. Drink it.
Oh no, I'm not even opening this thing. There could be anything inside
I
here.
still have
It
detect
could be a
magic.
genie.
It could be a genie, and then where are we at? Them things is not nice all the time.
Could make a wish.
All right. So roll investigation for this bottle.
I still have detect magic.
All right.
Okay.
And you want me to roll investigation on the bottle while I'm looking
Yeah,
at
if
it?
you're picking it up and looking at it.
I am picking it up and looking at it very carefully.
You look at this bottle, and it has like a very dusty wind inside, and you can, as you move it around, it looks like there are chunks of soil or earth just rattle around inside, along with the wind.
All right. Well, I'm going to put that pack. I hope it is safe. This thing looks like it's got a storm inside. You know, dirt and wind. One of them
It's brooding.
tornado things.
Hmm.
And there's a door just past this. We could investigate, or we could go back and open that box in the other room.
Yeah. What kind of is there magic coming from the bottle?
Yeah, I'm showing it to him.
Yes, it has abjuration magic coming from it.
Okay. Would that be like? Can I tell if that's coming from the inside or if that's like the bottle is being protected somehow?
You just see the aura surrounding the bottle. You don't know if it's coming from inside or outside.
Okay. Interesting.
Very interesting.
Can I start taking the stuff?
I didn't realize anything was stopping you from taking the stuff.
I listen to our leader.
Fine, take what you will.
I'll pick up the gold bracelet.
Okay, you got a gold bracelet.
Nothing happens.
I mean, you obtain a gold bracelet.
I put it in my bag of holding, and along with the amulet in my bag of holding. And then I pick up. How many cups were there? 3?
3 cups.
I will pick up a cup.
And 5 golden pins. 3 gold cups and a gold torque. A
And an
golden
amulet on a
bracelet.
chain.
Ah, that's good.
I don't know. I don't know what to like. 3 cups, a bracelet, an amulet. The magic shield on the wall that says "Don't bow."
I
Are there
take
any
up.
other markings on the wall?
In the room, in the corridor, or in the glass jar room?
Everywhere, I guess.
Just the statues, the was it? Embossed image on the shield. The painting of the bird.
Character sheet that I took the cups and the pins. Does anyone want to come check out the statues? They seem kind of interesting. They have no faces. I thought maybe they might turn like those other statues.
No, only
I'm
one of them
not-
doesn't have a face.
In the main room?
Yeah.
Which one doesn't have a face again?
Do we have one of them masks we were walking around with? Did anybody ever take any of them?
That seemed like a bad idea, taking those masks.
Put a mask on it?
I want to investigate the statues. See if there's any like differences between them, and also specifically the one without a face.
Okay, roll investigation. Very nice. The one on the far left is the one carrying the sword. The one on either side of the shield are the ones with the spears, and the one on the far right is the one without a face. And the one without a face looks like it was intended to be carved without a face, but from just looking at it, it looks like the face was broken off. So with that 22, you can tell that it was intended to look this way.
Why would they intentionally make one of their statues with no face?
Oh, it's no one.
What?
Bow to it.
Oh my gosh! That's got to be it. No one. Never. Do not bow to no one. That's bow to no one. Bow to him.
Okay. I bow to it.
Okay. So you lower your head to this no-face creature, a statue. And Aja, as you're watching Ashe do this, you see out of the corner of your eye, the shield, the embossing on the shield is, it moves as well, and it bows as Ashe bows. And
The
from
shield
behind,
bows?
the embossing on the shield.
Oh, the soldier.
Yes, the ancient soldier.
Ancient
and
warrior with spear.
Behind you, the sarcophagus, you hear a low clunk that you might associate with some unlocking.
They're attacking.
Well, that's our luck.
Van Hades, I'm so
Well, you
clever.
Take it. Seems like something come unloose in there. Should we? Now might be the time to open that thing.
I think I
Yes.
solved that puzzle.
Oh yes, we could only have done it without you, Cthulhu. Cthulhu, we needed your advice and help in
Yep.
investigation with the magics.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Now, somebody open that thing. I just can't stand it.
And only Ashe knows
not
how to
even in there.
truly do a proper bow. Because the rest of us are like, well, most of us are
Hey, I can bow.
proper.
Speak for you.
So are you opening the sarcophagus?
Yeah,
Duh.
Yeah.
Abby.
Okay, so you push it aside, and there is inside what looks to be the remains of an ancient warrior. It looks like it is still wearing its armor. It has a mask that is in the shape of an ibis.
Yeah.
Or a
Bird.
sharp beak bird.
Yep. Bird
Yep.
out there. Yep.
But it is wearing this red scaled mail. It has a shield that it is holding onto its in the middle of itself. The shield looks like it's dark metal with a golden rim around it, and between the shield and the soldier itself with its red armor, there is a sword. Looks to be a great sword that has fire that looks like it's coming from the sword, but no heat actually comes off of it.
Oh,
That's where we'll end it tonight.
all right. Interesting stuff.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. We solved a puzzle.
Yeah, inspiration to Asha for solving that puzzle, and inspiration to Ashe for solving the door to get inside this room.
Yeah. All right. Yay.
Hell yeah.
And we have another door behind over on the other side there to check out now.